Hey, welcome guys back. So good to have you again this week on this episode. I will be talking about a very sweet, interesting book. I haven't stopped talking about this book since I read it. It's called Scrum, The Art of Doing Twice the Work in Half the Time. Awesome book, awesome, trust me, by Jeff Sunderland, co-creator of Scrum. The book was awesome. Make sure you stay with me while I tell you the reason why this book is making me this excited and happy. Welcome guys back. So I said I will be talking about a very interesting book called The Art of Doing Twice the Work in Half the Time by Jeff Sunderland. Amazing. Let me tell you what made this book stand out for me. So he broke the book into different chapters and into different sectors. Says the way the world works is broken, so you have to break things down. He talked about the origins of Scrum. He talked about teams, time, waste is a crime, plan reality, not fantasy, happiness, priority, and changing the world. The best sides I like about the book. So he talked about having teams, right? So he says this is not just about you, but about the teamwork. So if you have 5, 7, 10 people, have smaller teams with smaller people where everyone knows what they're doing at every point in time. So have meetings very early in the morning, everyone's standing, no long meetings. He says, what are you sitting down meeting for hours? 10, 15 minutes. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Everyone discuss and talk about where they are, what they've achieved. Everyone can see it clearly. Meeting is over, we get down to work. He says we can all work from a particular place, right? So from a room. And then on the board, everyone writes, for instance, we want to achieve something in 5 weeks. What are we going to do each week? What are we going to do each day? And where do you fit in this plan? You can't function alone and say, oh, I've done my part. It's not about your part. It's about the team. Because he's explained the fact that one side isn't all sides. So for instance, if A is complete and B, C, D to Z isn't complete, then the project is still not complete. So it's totally useless. That was where he talked about waste is a crime. So he says, if we're supposed to complete a project in 5 weeks and it isn't ready in 5 weeks, we have wasted the whole time, the whole money, and everything that was supposed to go into this project is all a waste. So get it, it's not just you or yourself, it's the team. And for us to be a success, everybody has to play their part very well, and then we all will achieve the goal. He talked about planning and reality. So he explained that some people just say, oh, we're going to get this project done in 2 months without really checking with the team how long it's going to take them each day and each week to achieve it. He says, don't just plan, create all this kind of grand chart telling you this and this. Since they are not reality. He says, face reality, especially with the people who are going to do the job, and then they will tell you how they're doing it. The last side or the aspect I love most. He talked about happiness. So he talked about the fact that some people work in companies and they're not happy. So he explained that if you're the CEO or the boss of a company and you have employees or people working for you and they are not happy, says they are definitely going to affect your bottom line, your revenue, how they treat your customers, and everything that happens. So he says, make sure you pay attention to the people that work with you. Carry them along with changes and things that are happening. Make sure that they're always happy and excited to come to work, because their happiness trickles down on the job. And their sadness also trickles down on the job. So he talked about companies like Amazon, where people are excited and happy working, which is making the company grow, because there's this sense of belonging, that you're part of a huge impact of success and that things are working well. For me, I felt that was the best part of this book. And then he ended with implementing the Scrum and how it works. Awesome book. Act of doing twice the work in half the time, so you can achieve more, with fewer team, less time, if you are planning properly. So planning is key. As usual, I would always plead that you do subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us across social media, leave us a comment if you've seen this awesome, exciting book. And if you haven't, you can always get it from the store. I think I got this from the Tenor store. You can read. Please leave us a comment and tell us what you think. Till I come your way again, I remain your noble host, Linda, on Linda's Nugget. Thank you for listening.